Just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Sesh. Today we're doing a weekly Teacap and we're talking all about Addison Rae addressing recent hate about her Netflix movie, KSI calling out Austin McBroom for lying, and David Dobrik getting kicked out of a party and Ethan Klein calling him out on it. Let's get into all of the tea, you guys. So first, let's talk about Addison Rae. If you guys didn't see earlier today, the trailer for her Netflix movie, He's All That, came out, and honestly, it gave me Kissing Booth vibes. Like, it seemed pretty promising, like one of those cheesy Netflix movies that they've been releasing here and there every year. I'm pretty impressed, and honestly, good for Addison that she got to be literally the star of a movie like this. I mean, Madison Pettis is in this movie, and I can't believe that Addison is the main character. It's honestly crazy what TikTok and social media will do for someone's career, but Addison has been getting quite a bit of hate since the announcement of her and acting, and honestly just anything that she does that's not TikToks, people have something to say or make fun of her for. And so in a recent interview on Elle, she was talking pretty much about all the things that people have ever said about her, and she said, in this industry, when you come in and get labeled as one thing, people like to keep you there, which is understandable and I get it, but what people don't realize is I've always wanted to do acting. I've always wanted to do music. I've always wanted to do all these other things that they didn't really get to see or know because I just started being known when I was 19 years old. People haven't seen the background or the classes I used to take and things like that. So I try to tell myself you have to work that much harder to get people to take you seriously. Addison was saying throughout the interview that she thought that her way into the entertainment industry was to be a journalist and be an on-camera reporter, and then TikTok really took off for her, and she says that when she landed the Netflix movie, she was in acting classes probably 3 times a week and doing personal coaching over Zoom as well as script analysis. So she's saying that she put in the work for this movie, and I mean, I'm excited to see it. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this is. Obviously, we're not talking about an Oscar-winning movie here, but I do think that it will win in the cheesy category and I'll probably like it. Now, the movie poster did get released today as well, and people were saying that they felt like Addison looked a lot older than she was supposed to be in this movie in the poster. I think it's cute. It looks like a cheesy movie poster, and I mean, they did try to kind of keep it similar to the original movie. This is the original, and then this is the one that they came out with. Once the trailer did come out, Addison made sure to go onto her Instagram story and thank everybody and talk a little bit about how she was feeling. She said, "Ugh, I can't thank everyone enough for all the love and support shown to the He's All That trailer. I have the biggest smile on my face right now typing this. I love y'all so, so much. My heart is full of joy. If you're reading this, I appreciate you. Thank you, love you, and don't forget to watch He's All That August 27th only on Netflix." And she tagged the whole cast. I still can't believe this is going to be on Netflix and it's her first movie. This is crazy. So I'm definitely curious. Are you guys gonna see this movie? Let me know your thoughts, and let's get into KSI calling out Austin McBroom. Oh my gosh, this is so awkward, you guys, but the other day I made a video talking about how Austin called the paparazzi on himself, allegedly, and was trying to defend himself against all the lawsuits that he is going through. And it is a lot. There's a lot going on with Austin. And in the midst of him trying to say that it's going to be totally fine and he's focusing on the next fight that he's doing, he wants to fight KSI.
Social Bloods 2 is coming back, and you guys will be seeing me training very soon. Well, the girls KSI. Like I said, KSI, I hope you're watching this. If you are watching this, really learn how to box, bro. Okay. Because as you know, you see me fight. You said, you know, I can actually box. You gave me respect. Yeah. And I got respect for you. So I hope we can both put on the show.
And he mentions that he could probably knock KSI out. And KSI had to respond to this in a video that he posted where he was reacting to what Austin was saying. And he was like, no. Like, that is not what is going to happen. He tells Austin to basically shut up and says that he would knock him out for sure.
I'm gonna beat KSI. And now the fact that
hold on. Would you? No. You're gonna overwhelm Austin. So you think Logan is gonna stoop down to fight Bryce Hall? If when he beats Bryce Hall, then he can then fight you, Austin. That's assuming, Austin, that you beat me, which is just not going to happen, bro. Austin thinks he's going to beat. I've said it before and I'll say it again. You're a stepping stone, bro.
And says that, you know, people have been saying that his technique was not good in the past and that he has been putting in the work and that he is ready and he would knock Austin out.
I need you as warm-up. I need a warm-up to get back into the swing of things, man. It's been a while since I've, you know, connected with YouTube, you know, with my fists.
So Austin needs to cut out what he has been saying. It's definitely a little awkward to hear. I don't know if this is just pre-fight beef in order to amp something up for a later date.
And now the fact that you and KSI are boys, I mean, why not do 2-on-2? Me and Bryce versus you two. Let's run it up.
Who do you think will win? What's going on? What is he on about? Austin, shut up.
But truly, looking at all these lawsuits, I really don't think that Austin is going to be fighting anytime soon because he's got a lot of other stuff he really needs to focus on. So that is that. Let's move into David Dobrik, you guys. The story is a little embarrassing, but this is something that, of course, Ethan Klein brought up on H3 TV. He posted a video titled David Dobrik Kicked Out of Lollapalooza Party. So this past weekend was Lollapalooza, and David and the entire vlog squad went. They were posting the whole entire weekend of what they were doing, and apparently, according to Ethan, David Dobrik really wanted to go to this one specific after party one of the days after Lollapalooza. And so his team had gotten in contact with someone that was throwing a after party, and it ended up being Mark Rubier, who is friends with Ethan Klein.
I got a message from Mark Rubier, legend, friend of the show, absolute G. He goes, yo, and by the way, I have permission to share all this, so don't stress. David, someone from David's camp gets a hold of Mark's touring manager, and they want to come to his after party at Lollapalooza.
And obviously it sounds like since Mark is friends with Ethan, he probably watches some H3 or they've talked about David in the past, because obviously David was a big conversation, not just on H3, but as well on Frenemies. So Ethan was probably talking all about this at one period of time, because that was pretty much all that was going on in his life and his work life, was talking about David Dobrik. So I'm sure he was talking about it with his friends, like, you won't believe what's going on. So once Mark heard that David wanted to come to his after party at Lollapalooza, he texted his good old friend Ethan, and Ethan showed the text messages during the show that read, "Dude, weird situation. I'm about to play the Lollapalooza after party, and apparently David Dobrik and his crew want to come see the show. Should I say no? I'm not letting him in. F that dude." And Ethan said, LOL, I mean, they are pieces of would-be badass if you could reject them, but at the same time, I totally understand letting them in too. And he said, oh, I rejected them. And Ethan said, epic AF. Then Mark said, we had the entire House of Blues cheering. He said, OMG, got any footage I can show on pod? And he did. He provided footage of kicking David Dobrik out of this after party, and I literally can't believe it. But they were calling David out, and obviously, you know, David's been in a ton of controversy this last year. But with his recent return, a lot of people have been feeling like nobody is keeping him accountable anymore, and he's faced no repercussions from what actually happened. I mean, he's getting sponsors back again and all of this stuff, but it seems like not everything is back to normal, and he can't get into every Hollywood after party.
So although there's no real world repercussions, I mean, people like Triller are lining up to sponsor him, but at least there's people like Mark keeping him honest.
I wanted to get into this show. Hope he didn't get in. David Dobrik. I don't like pieces of my show.
Damn, Mark is such a G, such a legend. We love Mark Rubier on this show, folks.
So that's what's going on with David Dobrik. That is what Ethan exposed about him over the weekend. I definitely want to know what you guys think about this and everything else we talked about today. Let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.